Frog mating habits. Frogs are one of the most unique and fascinating creatures on Earth, known for their amazing adaptability and their distinct behaviors. They are found in a variety of places around the world, from tropical rainforests to cold mountain streams. Despite the differences in habitat, each species of frog has its own unique mating behaviors that make them stand out from the rest. In this video, we will delve deep into the world of frog mating habits, exploring their unique traits and behaviors. Different species of frogs. There are over 7,000 species of frogs in the world, with a wide range of sizes and colors. They can be found on every continent except Antarctica, and they are adapted to a variety of different environments. Some of the most common species of frogs include the American bullfrog, the African clawed frog, and the European common frog. Each of these species has its own unique characteristics, including their mating behaviors. Mating behaviors. When it comes to mating, frogs have some interesting behaviors. Some species use calls and dances to attract mates, while others rely on visual cues or chemical signals. Males typically initiate courtship by calling out to females with loud croaks or trills. This is followed by a series of movements such as hopping, leaping, and swimming that can last for several minutes. The males have specialized vocal sacs that help them produce their distinctive calls. The size and shape of the vocal sacs vary among species, with some males having very large sacs that allow them to produce extremely loud calls. The calls serve to attract females and also to deter rival males. Once the female has been attracted, the male will wrap his arms around her in what is known as amplexus. This position allows him to fertilize the eggs as they are laid by the female. The reproductive anatomy of frogs is quite different from other animals. Males have short arms that cannot reach around the female's body like humans or apes do during mating. Reproductive anatomy. Frogs have a unique reproductive system that is adapted to their aquatic and semi-aquatic lifestyles. Unlike mammals, they reproduce externally, with the male fertilizing the eggs as they are laid by the female. The males have specialized structures known as cloacas that allow them to transfer sperm to the female during amplexus. The female frogs typically lay their eggs in water, either in large masses or in individual clumps. The eggs are coated in a protective jelly that helps to keep them from drying out. Once the eggs hatch, the tadpoles emerge and begin their journey to adulthood. Courtship and breeding behaviors. Frogs engage in a variety of courtship and breeding behaviors that help to ensure the survival of their species. In some species, males may compete for access to females, engaging in aggressive displays and physical fights to establish dominance. Other species rely on chemical cues to identify potential mates, with the males secreting pheromones that attract the females. During breeding season, some species may gather in large groups, creating what is known as a breeding frenzy. The males will call out to any nearby females, and the females may choose their mates based on the quality of their calls or the size and health of their bodies. In other species, the males may create elaborate nests or burrows to attract females, using leaves, twigs, and other debris to create a suitable environment for their offspring. Once the eggs are fertilized, the female will lay them in a suitable location, such as a pond or stream. The eggs will hatch into tadpoles, which are fully aquatic and rely on water to survive. The tadpoles will feed on algae and other small organisms until they are ready to metamorphose into adult frogs. Parental care. Frogs differ from other animals when it comes to parental care. Males play an important role in protecting their young after they hatch from their eggs. In some species, males may stay with their offspring for up to 2 weeks after hatching before leaving them on their own. During this time, the males will defend their offspring from predators and help to keep them hydrated. In other species, both males and females may contribute to parental care, with each taking on different roles. For example, the male may guard the eggs while the female provides nourishment, or the female may provide protection while the male hunts for food. These behaviors are essential for the survival of the offspring, as they help to ensure that the young have the best possible chance of reaching adulthood. Importance to survival. The fascinating world of frog mating habits is essential for the survival of these creatures in their natural habitats. By understanding how they select mates and reproduce, we can better protect these species from threats such as habitat destruction and climate change. Many species of frogs are under threat due to human activities such as deforestation, pollution, and the introduction of non-native species. Understanding their unique behaviors can help us to create conservation strategies that will help to protect these amazing creatures and their habitats. In conclusion, the world of frog mating habits is a fascinating and complex one, filled with unique behaviors and adaptations. By studying and protecting these amazing creatures, we can ensure that they continue to thrive for generations to come.